here. Oh my god.
Get over here, you
Hello.
Fade it in right to our intro graphic.
I guess
hello.
Who's doing the intro? I forgot.
It's Mrs. Jen. It's Jen.
Me? Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, babies? Hey, all you as babies. Sorry, I'm quoting Rugrats. Hi everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Untitled Ladies Show. We are all excited to be here. Everybody looks so hot. Look at all our hot fucking friends just hanging out
For free.
For free. Yeah. Welcome. Just a quick little disclaimer. Kristin and I are we're in a quarantine bubble because we are working on our YouTube channel together. So that is what's happening. That's why we're together. And also Chantel is still our close friend and business partner, but she has a job.
She's working for the Biden campaign. So she's busy.
Saving democracy.
That's why she's not here.
That's why she's not here. So she got other things to do, but she'll be back eventually. So welcome to the show. I believe we are kicking things off with the old
Wait. Hold on. Wait. We have something huge to discuss that happened today.
Oh!
That's huge. That we should talk about.
Yes.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Your first video is live on your channel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, are you pregnant?
I was like, I have the Google Doc open right here, so I know I didn't forget anything. Okay, you're not gonna pull one over me.
I know we launched our first video today on the Kitchen Corn Show.
Exciting. So exciting. Congratulations to our friends. Also, we're not drinking, you guys, as you can see.
We're not drinking. This is
not
soda water.
For the fun.
This is water from the Toy Story 4 cup.
This is flat cherry Coke.
It is sober October for these ladies on this call.
Oh, we do have a bunch of that like non-alcoholic Heineken. So we could, but it's all the way over there. Can't reach it.
It's too much.
Yeah.
All right, Jen. Do you wanna kick us off with your signal boost today?
Yeah. So I am signal boosting. So this is a signal boost I came across on Twitter. It is a GoFundMe for a young woman named Kayla. And so it's for her transition fund. And so there's actually, the goal right now is $27,000 and there's only $400 raised. So I just think like, if you have some extra money to spare, please consider donating to this GoFundMe. As you know, like trans medical care is just not often covered at all by insurance companies. It is like prohibitively expensive.
Crazy expensive.
It's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like important for people's lives and their health. And so, yeah, if you go to my Twitter, I have retweeted the GoFundMe. It's my most recent tweet. And yeah, if you just have a few extra bucks to spare, like please support a young Black trans woman. She seems really cool. Her name is Kayla. I believe she is from Georgia, which seems like a cool place. I've been there once. You live there. That's right.
Same. I'm from there.
Yeah. I'm from Illinois. You know, it's like,
Okay.
Anyway. But yeah, so that is the signal boost. It's just like Twitter is a good place to find people because it's a good way to do like direct giving. Yeah, so please, if you have the funds, please consider donating. Yeah.
Do we know? Go ahead, Fred.
I was just gonna say, or sharing the story and the link to other people.
Yeah.
Even if you can't afford it, boosting it to people who can. You're also doing work and you're also donating your time and doing a good.
Because even GoFundMe too, once you donate, they're like, oh, if you share this on Twitter or Facebook, like we have studies that have shown that like just sharing brings in like a huge percentage of donations to people's campaigns. So sharing can do a whole hell of a lot too.
Yeah.
Which is huge, you know, like we want to make sure we get the word out there. I'm curious, do we know dollar amount, how much it costs for transition, like just out of pocket? Have you heard on the street?
It's different for everybody, but
and it depends on how much it depends on like what you do.
Yeah.
Like what a transition is like to you.
Fair.
But like, I mean, bottom surgery is expensive, top surgery is expensive, facial feminization surgery is expensive and super painful.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all super painful, but Yeah, I mean, it depends, but like honestly, you can spend like $100,000 on your transition.
Yeah,
easy without breaking the bank.
That's so unfair. That's so
it's
unfair.
Not more.
It's
not more if you don't have insurance.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of GoFundMe's for like transition like funds and stuff like that, and so it's like the range can vary a lot, but like the high end, yeah, I've seen people like trying to raise up to like.
If somebody was telling you that they needed to raise between $300,000 and $500,000 for their transition and they didn't have insurance, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like medical costs in this country we already know, and like also like we know there's just transphobia baked into like the way things are priced. So it's like a lot of like or like procedures are considered like
elective.
Yeah, elective, which is bullshit
because they're not
elective. But it's like that's just the way they're classified. So it's like even if you have insurance, your insurance can be like, nope, get out of here. So yeah, it's just it sucks. But it's it's weird. We kind of live in this weird thing where it's like I'm grateful that GoFundMe exists because it like sites like GoFundMe because it makes it easy to give people money directly, and then it's also like, well, they shouldn't exist. But it's good that the tools are available right now because we're just in hell world. We're in hell world, and so we do the best we can. Yeah.
Crazy.
Using what we have to do what we need.
Go where you are, use what you have, do what you can.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we move to our next segment?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a new segment this week, and I think that is it Fred kicking us off or Kristin's explaining? Kristin, you're so good at explaining.
I will explain. Okay, so we have a new segment. Our new segment is called Trending Friending. And the reason why it's called Trending Friending is this is where we discuss trending topics of this week, or even more specifically the last couple of days, because obviously the internet moves fast.
Oh yeah.
You gotta bingo bango. You gotta like get them talky talks out when you can. So we're going to be talking about stuff that's happening very recently. I think Freddie is talking about something that happened yesterday, and I'm talking about something that happened like today. So
yeah.
Freddie, do you want to kick it off?
Yeah, we can jump in.
All right.
Okay, so I am going to be discussing a story around Megan Thee Stallion. If you're unfamiliar with her, she is a huge, huge artist and musician who has just blown up over the past like 2 years. I love her a lot. She just stands for empowerment, and she is a really, really talented lyricist and rapper. She's just great. Love her all around. Unfortunately, on July 12th, she was in the car with Canadian rapper Tory Lanez in the Hollywood Hills with a few other unnamed people who were in the car. And they got into an altercation, or I guess more of an argument. I think it was more of a verbal argument. And Megan tried to leave the situation. So she got out of the car, opened the door, and as she was getting out of the car, Tory opened fire on her feet and shot both of her feet. And, that's just insane. I just can't. I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
And so
you need your feet to walk.
Both of them. So she, just on the ground. Like, you know what I mean? So, horrific. And so this Thursday, he actually was charged finally for shooting her, and he is facing 1 count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and 1 count of carrying a loaded concealed firearm in a vehicle. The arraignment for Lanez is scheduled on October 13th, and if he's convicted, which I hope that he is, for both charges, he could face a maximum sentence of 22 years and 8 months in state prison. But you know how it goes with good behavior, and if you have some kind of notoriety or fame, a lot of times that time gets cut significantly. And so I hope that he does time. I hope that him and any other person just learns from this. I mean, men and women in general, like just being aware and learning that these are things that can happen and to try to be as safe as possible. I'm sure she had no idea because they're friends. Tory and Megan were friends. Yeah. They've been friends for a while. And they've had photos of like circulating around the internet of them just like laughing together, hanging out, X, Y, and Z. And so I don't think that there's anything she could learn from the situation because she did nothing wrong to deserve that at all. But I do think that hopefully the men in the world who have firearms, who have tempers, who, who knows what kind of mind state he was in, like you cannot shoot people. You cannot.
Yeah. No. I mean, and people, I remember people when this first happened, were being so shitty to her.
Yeah.
Why? That's terrible.
Being so shitty to her. And it was just like, can you imagine this woman who has blown up, like her career is like taking off. Her mom is gone. This horrible like act of like domestic violence has happened to her. And like people are taking it upon themselves to be like, well, what did she do? Did she do something to deserve it? Like, I can't imagine how alone and unprotected, and
also she's only like 25.
Yeah.
Right? Like she's
still a child.
Very,
yeah. I mean, like,
yeah,
she's grown. Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, and also too, like, it was interesting seeing the lack of high-profile artists and musicians and people who are in the spotlight. The lack of public response or acknowledgement about the situation was alarming and very upsetting to me as well. I think that we, in general, when things happen to famous people, Twitter blows up, Instagram blows up about like with a bunch of famous people like putting their, I guess their face on the line by saying like, this was wrong. This is not what's going to happen. I think JoJo and Kehlani had songs with Tory Lanez on them on their projects, and they both removed Tory and like made it known that they're re-releasing these songs like without him on there. And that's a really great sort of method of solidarity that I think a lot of other people should have followed.
Exactly.
Absolutely. What was the thing that happened a couple months ago? Did he release a song about it? Like, it was a couple weeks ago where and then Megan had to be like, I can't believe I wasn't going to say anything, but then because you're not coming out clean, I'm going to out you. Like, you did this to me.
So basically, she actually went on her, she didn't say that he did it for a long time. She did not reveal that information of what happened on that night for a very long time. Then Tory Lanez's team started spreading lies about what happened. And she was like, and this is happening on top of a large majority of her audience or people in the world saying that like, what did she do to deserve it? So she finally went on Instagram Live and explained that, yes, Tory shot me. And this is what happened. I feel really sick and upset that people are also just making jokes too. There were memes and all these things like going around about it. And so that's when she finally said something. And then last week, Tory released a whole album about it. And unfortunately, it did really well because people decided to click on it and stream it. And that's another really upsetting part. So.
No.
Well,
I hope he's direct to jail.
I hope he's convicted. Yeah. I hope he's convicted.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing because I didn't know the ins and outs of that. But he will be in prison for what? 20-something years? Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's the max. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully that carries through. We have another story we need to talk about, and I think it's Kristin's story.
So this is mine. Mine's a little lighter. Well, I mean, it's not really because everything's on fire. But like, we live in hell. We live in hell, but it's toasty. So okay, this is actually something that's happening right now. So I don't know if y'all are following the drama of the debates, the U.S. presidential election debates, but here is what's happening.
I want to fucking die.
Oh yeah. Well, one, let me die. Two, let me die fast. 3, bury my friends with me. But like, anyway, before. So, as we all know, Donald Trump very likely had coronavirus during the first presidential debate because he is like a piece of orange garbage. I mean, not to like, not to reiterate that meme over and over, but like, so, because of that, Joe Biden was like, you know what? I think we should do a virtual event because, of all the people that you've infected or could infect. And so Donald Trump came out and said that if it was going to be a virtual event, that he would not attend because, like, presumably it's easier to mute his mic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he can't interrupt as easily because they can just shut off his mic when it's not his turn to talk.
Yeah, and like the thing about that man is that, like, if he doesn't get attention every second, he just poops his pants on command. It's like, honestly, it's like, imagine if you had a baby where, like, if you weren't touching them, they just, like, projectile vomited all over you. I think that's what it's like. So anyway, what happened today is the Commission for Presidential Debates just canceled the debates because Donald Trump also wanted them moved forward. And Joe Biden was like, no, we're not moving them forward. Like, we're doing them virtually. We're not going to have a debate the night before the election where you can, like, I don't know, do whatever wacky thing that you want to do. So the next presidential debate has been canceled. And that's what's going on. I mean, the funny thing also is that, like, apparently tonight on Fox News, he's getting examined by this, like, quackamamie doctor live.
Why? Why does anyone need that? No one needs that.
The thing is, he not only is he like the regular amount of, like, not doing good, and the regular amount of, like, evil. He's also on just a fuckload of steroids. So, like, it's like, take this man who already is, like, a fucking, you know, unstable situation, and then, like, put him on, like, drugs that are meant to basically cover up an unstable situation. And so that's why he's, like, acting especially manic and, like, according to doctors. I'm not a doctor. I just read them on the internet. But anyway, that's what's going in our democracy.
Yeah.
I love that Gamber Lane said, yes, if kindergartners can use Zoom, someone who wants to be president can too. That's a great comment.
That'd be nice.
Why is everything for him? Why is everything optional for him? Like,
I mean,
no one has ever said no to him. Yeah. No one has ever said no to him in his entire life. And if you do say no to him, he makes it so the consequences are so severe that you never want to say no to him ever again.
Yeah.
I'm just like, a debate is canceled because he.
I mean,
we don't need the debates. We don't need them. But
the funny thing is,
honestly, I would like to see them discuss some issues this time. That's the thing. Like, I would like to see.
Yeah.
The one upside about this debate being canceled is that a debate at this point in the election cycle would really only help him. Because really, Joe Biden just needs to do nothing else for 3 weeks and have nothing go wrong.
That's the thing, though. It's like I can't. I don't know. I just think about how at this point, like, someone pointed out to me, I think at this point we may have crossed that threshold, but like when the first debate happened between Biden and Face, it's like at that point in the election cycle in, like, 2016, I don't even think the Access Hollywood tape had come out of, like, Hillary, you know, and his, like, he revealed he is, like, a rapist. And, like, for me, like, something I think about is I was like, yeah, like, even though he's, like, flailing and he's, like, behind in the polls and, like, all this horrible thing is happening, I was like, last time I got not even complacent because, like, I was, like, volunteering and doing shit, but I, like, genuinely believed that he would not win last time.
Same,
I, like, saw everything that was happening, and I was like, it could happen, but, like, I really think, like, you know, based on the polls and everybody's so engaged, like, I was like, I don't think, and that was naive of me. That was, like, super naive. That was me underestimating, like, just the depth of, like, this country's, like, racism and sexism, like, all of those horrible things. So now it's almost just like we're in this point in the election cycle where I'm just kind of like, I, like, am just pissed that it was canceled because I was like, this person is so unhinged and so clearly, which we've already known, unfit to lead for whatever. But there's, like, you know, there's, like, those weird old guys in, like, button-up shirts who are like, I'm undecided. I don't know. Like, I have nothing at stake. Like, I don't fucking hate those people. I don't hate them.
I mean,
people. Okay,
I don't hate people.
Like, I'm just like, but, like, those are the people that apparently matter right now. And it's like, I was like, almost like I want him to debate again because I want him to flail. I want him to just, like, but then the other thing that scares me, and on the other hand, why I'm glad it's canceled is, like, what I'm thinking about now. It's like, I was like, him, every time he speaks, he debates or does something, which like he can do this without the debate, but more eyes on him with the debate, I feel like, is like he says something that like riles up white supremacists, and he says something that'll rile up Nazis. It's people in. So it's almost like, I guess I'm glad it's canceled because it's like one less opportunity for him to like get people hurt, even though he's doing that anyway. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just ranting, you guys. This was not.
No, I mean
that's what this is about.
Yeah, this is important. Well,
Well, honestly, it's good to end on a high note because Kamala, she was a vision on Tuesday night.
Yeah, she was.
Like, I could not have gotten through 8 minutes of that debate without crying and cursing him out.
I'm trying to be shitty about the moderator because I was like, I understand.
Who are these moderators?
I don't understand.
I don't. I was like, what the hell is happening with this moderator? Because you are interrupting her a lot, and you're just letting him just go off about nonsense for just not even answer the questions. And I was like, you're not even giving her the same opportunity to respond.
Is there a secret witch who only curses people once they've been appointed to moderate debates? So that you suddenly lack the ability to tell someone to shut the fuck up. Right. It's you try to do it in your mouth.
Yeah, no, I was listening. I missed the first half of the debate, but I watched the second half and then watched the recaps. And they were saying that I think that Kamala maybe got 10 or 15 minutes less speaking time than Pence, which is significant.
I did love how she did stand up for herself at the end. She was like, I will get as much time as he does. He interrupted me, so I will get my due time. And I was watching these debates just taking notes, being like, this is because I don't know about y'all. I never really had strong mentorship and female leadership growing up. From that perspective where the person doesn't blow up, the person doesn't scream, the person doesn't cry, just is firm and keeps her boundaries. I didn't have that growing up. So to see somebody do that, I was just like, oh my God, she's incredible. She's a vision. She was a vision to me.
Yeah, especially because go ahead, Fred, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, especially because Mike Pence is basically a racist thumb in a white wig. It's imagine having to talk to just a sentient dog with pubes glued on the head, and just imagine. I just honestly, I
just a soft pretzel with white hair.
A soft pretzel. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine. The level of rage I feel at this point after 36 years, the national rage reserves of Christians are robust. I deeply apologize to the first person who tips me out over the edge of that.
I just I think about and here's the other thing too I think about is us watching this debate and us all of us recognizing what a piece of shit he is, and also recognizing the position she's in, where it's if she rips into him too hard, if she goes into him too hard, everybody will be she's angry, she's aggressive, she is being disrespectful, what a bitch, all of this shit. And it's but it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if you don't bulldoze over him, he obviously does not respect her. The moderator obviously does not have enough of a backbone in order to actually lead this in a way where it's fair. So it's kind of just considering the situation she was in, I was this is very, very, very impressive, and also just very, very, very spooky, because I was seeing people on Twitter, and I follow too many white male pundits. I really try and cull the herd, but they're just always giving their opinions.
They're breeding,
and
they're everywhere.
I forgot who this was. It was somebody who I think worked for NPR. I don't know, and he was informal poll, but from what I've seen, it's just a man being so stupid. But he was it's funny. A lot of the women I talk to think that Kamala did great, but a lot of the men I talk to think that he did a lot better. It's so funny how it's a lens we should be aware of. And everybody started retweeting him and not everybody, but a lot of people were dunking on him because they're yes, dummy. Of course, misogynists or dudes who are not checking their misogyny are going to watch that debate and be a man being strong, a woman not shutting up when he's talking. I don't know. It's so scary.
Wait,
you guys.
Fred, I feel I cut you off 5 minutes ago.
Oh no, actually, Jen made my point already. So
okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, I do, it's hard. It's really hard because I do think there were some missed opportunities where she could have really like gone in on him, like not even in like a disrespectful way, but just going off the facts, right? Because she's really good at like running the numbers, running facts, literally saying like what you are saying is untrue. Like you don't know what the meaning of honesty is, right? But I think she really had to toe the line and pick her battles because she's under such an intense microscope as a Black woman up on that stage. So it's just, I think she did a good job. I think that she is really good in the debating space. I think that she's like she's really honed that skill. Like I think she does a really good job. But I'm ready for this all to be over, as I'm sure all of you, and over in terms of like with the actual results that we
not in terms of life.
Not in terms of life, but in terms of
the sweet release.
Yeah.
The big sweet.
Just kidding.
We're in Prozac. We're in Prozac.
We're in Prozac. Also, you should be in Prozac too if you need it. Okay.
That's great.
Beautiful.
Did y'all see, just last thing, sorry, but do y'all see The Fly?
The Fly.
I was just like,
yeah, the internet ruined that, but that's the most I've laughed in a long time.
When it happened in real time, it was just like, because we had finished filming, so I watched it at Kristin's place, and I was like,
we were freaking.
There was a bug on that man's head.
We were losing our minds.
He just, like, it was still there.
Especially because at one point he was
moving his head.
He was writing, and also he was doing this, but there was a fly here. He was just like,
and it was staying up.
There was a fly. He was like, you don't even know how stupid you look.
Right. Yeah. Literally.
Anyway, that was crazy.
For a while, I thought the fly was stuck to his hair gel. And I thought, damn, this fly's going to be here the rest of the time because it's stuck to how much hairspray he has in.
He might
have great. I was like, I hope it dies up there and just stays. The thing is, like, anytime, I can't imagine, like, a fly, anytime I try and get near a fly, it like escapes me as if it is like the fastest athlete in the world because like there's just I'm never like, I don't understand
how it just stayed.
It was
he wasn't still.
Yeah, he was moving his bobblehead.
He was shaking his dumb little thumb head all over the place.
Yeah, fucking.
Anyway.
All right.
Move on to our next segment.
Should we move on to our next segment, which is my segment, everyone?
Yes.
It is Feelings Corner, our favorite segment, where we talk about our feelings in the past couple weeks because we haven't been here in a minute, and a lot has happened, I feel like, and we need to talk about it. And we're unfiltered. We're ladies. We're just gabbing. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Fred, why don't you go? I heard you volunteer.
Yeah. It's been for me this week, or I guess we have a couple weeks to catch up on, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I would say all in all, the past couple of weeks have been good. 2 weeks ago, I went to wine country, which was a nice getaway for a friend's birthday. So that was really nice. Although there was a big fire that broke out up there on our last day, and like, you know, we were safe and stuff, but all the vineyards and the restaurants canceled all the reservations. I think they just try to like they basically try to like minimize the amount of like electricity and all that stuff running while there's a very large fire. So yes, always like thoughts and positivity to anyone who may have been affected by them. But then, the past couple of weeks have been really busy with work, which is good. Love to feel busy and like I am doing something else other than staring at the news and crying. And I think this week, I feel good. You guys, I'm loving my therapist. I tweeted about her this week. She's just so good. I just love her. I look forward to talking to her every week. Like before, when I would be in therapy, I would usually start off going every week and then just like transition to like every 2 weeks or once a month just because I was paying out of pocket. And also like they were fine. The therapists were fine. I was like, all right, I guess I don't need this like every week. I really feel like her name is Pamela, is my therapist's name. I really feel like I need to talk to her like every week. I always have updates. Like we always jump on on Zoom and just like gab like girlfriends. She's great. She makes great jokes. She laughs at mine, and y'all know I need people to laugh at my jokes. She makes me feel seen. So yeah, I feel overall pretty good.
How did you find her, Fred? And what was that process like?
So I went on to, there's a website called therapyforblackgirls.com. And I went on that website, and they have a really good, like, user-friendly interface where you can easily navigate how to find the therapist that like falls under your insurance, who's in your specific state or even like area, neighborhood. I originally was going to try to find a therapist that my friends from back home recommended back on the East Coast. They're in North Carolina. But I didn't realize that they had to be licensed. It's like a lawyer, right? You have to be licensed in the state.
In the state you practice. Yeah, it's actually a thing.
I didn't realize that. So that was kind of a bummer at first, but it was a happy outcome. So
that's
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
You deserve this.
Thank you.
I know you've had, I know it's been many therapists for you. Or not many, I think like 2 or 3.
mean, three or 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but still, you found the one.
I did.
It's so important, though.
It's really important.
Yeah.
I know. I'm saying a funny voice, but that's a problem with me. It's very
something that you talk about in therapy is when you.
It's how when I talk about serious things, I'm just like, what do I do in a funny voice? Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to popcorn Kristin.
I'm so happy for you, Fred.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is good.
How's your week been, or your past couple of weeks?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Who, me? Okay. It's been fine. So it's been fun. So here's the thing. We've been working a lot because we launched our channel today. We launched our channel, The Kitchen and Jordan Show.
I know,
I launched it. And the thing is it's been a while since I've like launched a channel.
Yeah.
I forgot that launching a channel is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks, kind of. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's fine. Like, this is honestly, I think that we both are like, oh, this is what it's like to make something and not feel like total ass. And it's like, what? That was possible this whole time? I'm like Sally Field in Mrs. Doubtfire. The whole time? Anyway.
I need to watch that again. I missed that.
It's so good.
Anyway, so I think like I think like honestly my brain it feels good for me to be in work mode, and I feel like it's honestly going to be a challenge for me to kind of be like, hey, buddy, you know that good feeling you get from work? You can't overdose on it, because when you overdose on it, that's when you get sick. Mm-hmm. So I think that like, because my brain is just like, okay, let's just keep doing stuff, and you're just like, no.
I'm a good check on that anymore. You want to do something? I often don't.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good balance, because like I always want to do something and you never do, so we always end up in the middle.
I'm like,
oh yeah, it's so
we've worked 2 days this week. That's a lot.
And I'm like, we need to work more than that. No, I know. We're doing a bit.
It's a bit.
Anyway, I'm fine. I mean, I think we're on another front. I feel like we're actually getting kind of close-ish. I'm getting kind of closest to making an announcement, but I'm not quite there yet. But I think we're getting close-ish.
Yeah, you're working on something cool.
Yeah, so I'm working on something else. But yeah, we're getting, because you guys know. So the 3 of you know what I'm talking about, obviously. Mm-hmm. But all of you out there don't know what I'm talking about yet. But you will eventually.
And it's like a creative project that's like yours, that you're doing.
Yeah, it's a creative project that's mine, and it's well, you'll see. I'm not gonna say too much about it. You'll see. Anyway, let's popcorn to Devin.
Devin, that's me.
Yeah, been nice.
Yeah, I mean, things have been okay. I was in Sedona last week for a little vacation getaway, and we ended up working a lot of it, but that was fine because it's like a different setting.
Oops.
Eve. Mm. It was really cool because there's this town called Jerome in Arizona where my great grandfather and grandmother is from. Like, my great grandfather basically fucked off from Ireland when he was 16 and was like, peace, and never looked back. And he landed in Jerome, Arizona as a miner. He became a miner. And this town is a ghost town now. Like, their last graduating class was in 1960 or something. And the only people who live there are like the restaurant owners and the artists. And so ghosts. So we went on a ghost hunt, which was super fun, to contact my great grandfather and my grandmother, but of course they weren't there.
Did you find any ghosts?
No. But we had those like electrometers and one of those boxes. What are they called? The
Ryan Vergara silly box.
The silly box. And Pat actually tried to play blackjack with one of the ghosts, but whatever. Which was cool.
Spooky.
Very spooky.
You fly to Arizona and then you drive there, right? Presumably you don't have an airport.
No, we drove the entire way because it was only 8 hours.
Oh yeah, no, we're in a pandemic.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember. That's cool.
And it was fun. And then this week has been a whirlwind. I got a new job.
Oh, congratulations.
Wait, did you just wait until now to announce that to us?
No, she told us when you were in the bathroom.
Okay, I was in the bathroom. Never mind.
I said what, but I actually already knew. I was like, what?
So I'll still be doing Devin But Better, doing my YouTube channel and everything every week on Sunday. But I'm an executive producer for a Facebook show. I can't say which one, but I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
Cool.
I thought you were saying like it's lost, and I was like, they're making it lost on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah.
Like that's
a perfect show for a pandemic.
That's interesting.
It's gonna be 5-minute episodes. Cut down.
Facebook was like, we love Quibi so much. Why don't we make an even shittier version of it?
Exactly.
You're the boss though.
I'm a boss.
I love this. Wait, you're an executive producer, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm executive producing and show running. So
nice, man. That's awesome.
I feel like this is your wheelhouse. This is like your vibe. Really this is your shit.
Yeah.
It's funny because I literally was hired and started yesterday.
Wow.
In one day.
Whoa.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, and now, it's crazy. But it's funny because when I did the interview and when I started the job, I didn't have imposter syndrome. It just clicked. I felt like I knew exactly what to do. And I really wasn't expecting that because usually when you start a new job, you're like, oh, I hope I don't step on anyone's toes, or oh, I hope I don't blah, 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 blah. And this one, because, we have a show and we're going into production in like 3 weeks. I was like, all right, let's boots on the ground. Let's do this. And I knew what to do. So that felt really good to have it. I guess people don't tell you when you come up against a thing that you want to do and that you're meant to do, it clicks. And this clicked for me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Congrats.
It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh.
And Joe, I'm hiring all women to our crew and producing.
Yay!
Yay! We like to see.
Yeah, it's been good, but I'm like so physically and mentally exhausted today. So if I don't say anything funny, I'm just gonna let you guys say all the funny stuff because I'm
really physically and mentally exhausting today. So just get ready.
Yeah, get ready. I don't have anything quippy to say. I defer to Kristin.
I'm always here to say things seriously, but weird.
But that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
That's fucking exciting.
That's really exciting.
It's nice to have some good news.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it's 2020 still, so this could all go up in flames. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But anyway, Popcorn Jen, how have you been?
What's going on, buddy?
Bonjour, mon amis. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's been really exciting. Like it's actually been really cool to launch our channel. Like we've had a lot of fun. It's just felt like really good. It felt really good. Like I do feel really proud. Like I feel like we've done something that like, you know, we worked really hard on, and like we have like, you know, we have editors and stuff. Like it was hard because like we would drive to like go and drop off footage at their houses and like throw the cards at them. You know, like all like, and you're
not
really, but like, you know, you can't talk to people, go see people, you know, and we're shooting all these videos without any tech support. So like we're getting all the cameras set up and the audio, and it's just like a hope and a prayer because we don't have a crew.
Yeah.
So it's just exciting that like it's felt very like ragtag a little bit. And we have had so much support, and like we are very lucky. There's a lot of privilege with like allowing us to do this, but I do still feel like really proud and excited that it happened. So that's been really good. So that's been really exciting. I mean, I personally, like, I'm on my period right now, and so I have just been kind of just like, not feeling the best.
No.
Loving that P-Zac, baby, that P-R-O-Z-A-C, Zac, Prozac, baby. I love my anti-diseasants. But I gotta tell you, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm feeling okay. Channel-wise is good. Creative-wise, like, I've been writing a lot, and I've been feeling really good about what I've been writing. But I guess, like, you know, it's weird, right? Because I feel like I definitely, I've been trying to like go to bed earlier, right? Because I'm trying to like be a healthy person. I was like, well, it's not going great. And what is happening is I was telling Kristin this, and I was like, maybe I occasionally, so for the past like week and a half, I have been shutting off my laptop and my electronics at 11. I've been turning off the lights, and until I fall asleep, I don't look at anything. Like I have to be in bed. I can go pee. And
that's helpful. Yeah.
And that's it. And so I've been trying to force myself, and it's like, and so, but what that means is I am just awake in bed until like an hour, 2 hours until I finally fall asleep. But I have very brief moments before I fall asleep where I'm in this like half wake, half sleep state where it's like, I'm just like, wow, like I'm very comfortable in my bed and I'm very relaxed and I'm enjoying the feeling. And I was like, is this what it is like for normal people? Like, is this what going to bed is like? Like you sort of start falling asleep and you're comfortable and then you just sort of like go to sleep. Because I was like, that happens so for me. Like going to bed for me is like I turn off the light and I try and shut my eyes and my brain is like, let's fucking go, let's fucking go, you dumb bitch, like let's run a mile, let's fucking party, like let's run for president, should we pass the bar exam, like what about every person that's ever like broken your heart, let's dream about them, like let's relive some trauma, what's up bitch, what's up dummy, and like so that is happening still. So I've just been like having the weirdest fucking dreams, and I'm going down some weird memory lanes, and I've just woken up every morning this week being like, what the fuck happened? Like I woke up this morning without a shirt. I don't remember taking my shirt off.
What?
I went to bed and I was just like, my shirt was like literally was flung across the room and hanging on the doorknob. So I was like, what the fuck is my doing? I don't know what's going on. And it's just weird. It's a really weird time for me. My hair is really long.
I love it.
I am regressing a little bit. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I'm a 1-year-old. You know how, like, 1-year-olds, they don't have their hair cut yet because they don't have a lot of hair? So it's like, I feel like a child before their first haircut. Like, their parents are just like, oh, we're just going to let it get a little longer.
I think it looks really cute. You can't say this.
I am going crazy. But I know I can't get it cut because it's like, the problem is with short hair is, like, once you get it cut, you have to, like, I can't just get my hair cut. It's like, once I get it cut, I would have to keep getting it cut. Because it would end up here again. So it's almost just like, I'm just going to be here until it's safe to not be here. So, I don't know. Like, look at this shit.
Wow.
What the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy. I haven't been able to do this in, like, almost 10 years.
I know.
Wow.
It's not really saying. Anyway, that's how I'm feeling.
You would look at with an asymmetrical shave if you wanted to. Like, have, like, the...
I could I could get clippers and just kind of do something.
I think honestly, you trim the back. I didn't touch you.
I know.
Wait. This is something that you should do, Kristin.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it. Jen will not let me cut her hair.
I don't really let people touch my hair except for Joyce, my barber.
I'm not allowed to touch Jen or her hair.
Who's this?
Now I'm feeling better. Hi, baby.
Hi. It was a big yawn.
She never comes on stream. This is so nice.
She doesn't, because I'm on the bed today. She said, okay, I can do this.
Oh, wait, who's this little baby?
There's a fly in here though, so she's ready.
Tyler.
Oh, yeah?
She should have.
And Birdie, how are you feeling this week? How are things? Oh,
She
okay.
doesn't
Well,
want to talk. Oh, wow. She's looking for that fly. You can see.
It's like, bye.
all right, y'all. Let's move on to the next segment, shall we?
Yeah, next segment is going to be one of my favorite segments, Meme of the Week.
Ooh,
Very exciting. It's actually just going to be Devin and I today, but I have 2 to share.
Oh,
That's right.
I'm excited.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Fast and tongue. All right. Well, I'll go first. This is a tweet that I found, and it'll wait because it has to come up. So we'll just vamp. You know, there's been a lot of funny tweets. The fly tweet that Joe Biden's account tweeted out right after the fly. Joe Biden with the fly swatter. That gets honorable mention.
Yeah.
But this tweet says, it's this white guy who tweeted, "Money aside, what do you need right now?" And someone responded, "The money you set aside." Money aside, what do you need right now?
That money you set aside.
The fucking coin.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Well,
I love
it's
that.
just like trying to be inspirational. Like,
But he doesn't want to
follow
pay
your-
for
like,
it.
just like, you know, those guys that like front facing camera dudes that are like, Motivation Monday. Today we're talking about all the reps, and it's just like, I don't fucking shut
Men
up.
are always just like, I can't give you a raise, but would you like a ping pong table?
Right. Literally.
My friend Della and I have this phrase. It's called a woman's promotion. When you get like, you do all the work of a new title bump, but you don't get a pay or the new title. It's the joy and the responsibility of doing more things. A woman's
It's a
promotion.
But for the ladies.
Promoted.
I love
Anyways,
it.
That's
That's
my
good.
submission this week. And Fred, you are going to have the second one you sent me do first. So just so you know. All right. So here comes Fred's. Get ready. So Fred, give us context to this one.
Okay, so actually now I need to look at the one that I presented again. Okay, so pretty much this is just a tweet. This woman that I follow, who's very funny, tweeted it today because I'd actually submitted one 2 days ago or yesterday, and then I saw this tweet today, and I was like, this has to be a part of the show. The tweet reads, this is from Jasmine Hughes. The lady in Sweet Green saw my Crocs and thanked me for working in medicine. I'm not a doctor, ma'am. I'm just gay.
Wait, is
Fred, I liked this tweet this morning. Like, I saw this separately. It was
like
like,
a doctor, man? I'm just gay. Is that what people? I mean, here's the thing.
my doctors love Crocs.
Yes, it's doctors and lesbians.
Yeah.
Would explain why I own 4 pairs of.
Doctor lesbian. That's very funny.
Oh, Dr. Gay.
I'm not a
Dr. Gay. All right, and Fred, here's your second one. We're cutting it in. Chantel made it look so easy. I missed that girl. All right, so it's coming in.
This one is in relation to spooky season, and every year there's this debate about candy corn and whether it's tasty, whether it's a tasty treat or whether it's a. I am not a fan.
Me either.
And this
I love candy corn.
this meme says exactly why. Candy corn ain't nothing but sweetened candles.
It's true.
No, it's not.
It's true.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
That's-
It's not. I will hit you with this curling iron.
That's bullshit.
Where did that come from? Oh my god.
Candy corn is hard frosting. Candy corn is hard frosting.
Yeah,
That's what it is, and it's good.
Hard frosting is not good. It's called
Yes.
fondant. It tastes like shit. You peel it off the cake. So you get the
Fondant.
fondant. Why did they call it fondant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
well,
We did.
Hard frosting. You think it's a candle, Freddie?
it is a candle.
I think it definitely tastes like wax.
It's a candle in the wind.
Wax.
It does taste like wax.
Tell me
you
what
do
wax tasted. It's tasted as good as candy corn. I don't fucking buy that. Okay.
Are you into it? You like
Candy corn? Yes. I like candy. Oh, I like candy
You
corn.
like candy corn?
Yes, I think candy corn is
You need
good.
to get out of my house.
Fine, I will go home. I'm very tired.
Is this a hot takes? Is this
I
a
think it
spooky
is
hot takes?
But I want to know. from everyone in the chat. Everyone, let us know how you feel about candy corn. Like, keep going. I'm shocked, Jen. I'm very shocked.
Sweetened candles. I like. Here's the thing. I get texture-wise, sure.
Fondant does taste like shit. I agree. I keep calling it fondant.
Fondant.
It's very fancy.
Oh, it's fondant.
One person said, "I love candy corn." Smiley face. So I believe that's our verdict.
Wow. So
I'm not eating the right candy corn. I'm eating
Christina Reed, I agree.
What did she say? Well, you know what? This is the thing. I also really like Good and Plenty, which is a candy nobody likes. I love
you. You like Good and Plenty?
Good and Plenty?
I love Good and Plenty.
Do you just like gross things in your mouth? Are you just like, man, you know what my mouth needs? Something disrespectful.
Wow. All right, so this is going to probably be a hot take in the next episode. We have some deep-seated feelings about.
I do a hot takes with you guys. I just end up mad at y'all. I'm just mad at all. It's just hot takes. I'm just mad at my friends for 48 hours. Okay, so.
Wait, really? You get mad at me? Last hot takes?
Oh, frozen yogurt. I was mad at all of you. I was like, I work with a bunch of cowards.
You were pissed.
I work with a bunch of liars.
Were you mad when we did hot takes beer?
No, I didn't care that much about that one. That was because I adopted that take from a friend, and I was like, "Yeah, Bud Light, awesome."
Wow,
you were really pissed.
I'll do a hot take though, but I'll be mad at all of you. But I love you guys.
Okay, well, just start mentally preparing now because we'll probably do it.
We'll probably do her.
I'll buy cotton candy. I mean, what are we talking about?
All right. We're last segment.
Candy turn.
How are we annoying this week?
Wow, I didn't think we were gonna get to this one.
Let me count the ways.
Let me count the ways.
I can wait. How were we annoying? Who has to go first?
Oh man, I have to pick it apart.
You want to go first?
I can go first. I don't think I was that annoying this week because I actually really didn't see my roommate at all because I was like coming home later and like just like going to bed, taking a shower.
No, you weren't annoying this week at all.
I was not. And that's actually what's really cool about me is that I'll go weeks without annoying even one person. You can believe that. I think the way the internet was telling her, because I was like, my stream isn't working. And so I just unplugged the router and be like, whatever, this only affects me. And she didn't say, it's like, I usually warn her, but it would be like, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe she's asleep. I don't know. Just unplug the router. I did it at Kristin's house accidentally. I shut off the internet like 15 minutes, like before we went live. I was like, oops. So that's probably how I was annoying. What about you guys?
I can go. I was annoying this week because, all right, y'all know how car sick I get, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're well aware.
Oh, yeah.
We know.
We'll never forget. We'll never forget Kenya.
Never forget.
Backstory for y'all who are wondering why everyone's smirking at me is when we were in Kenya, there were some long car rides that we had to be on, like long drives. And I was
8-hour drives.
12-hour drives, like bad.
Yeah.
Bad. And they were hot and we were in big convoys, like, so we couldn't there was no air conditioning and it's really bumpy. And I was pretty much sick the entire time and had to sit like a little bitch in the front seat and couldn't switch around with everyone else so everyone could get equal.
I think everyone was sick the whole trip. Who puked out? Was that you?
No.
That was me.
Oh, that was you? Yeah, yeah, I was like, somebody vomited at one point.
That was me.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
All right.
Good times.
You sure,
So
anyway.
I was annoying this week because when Pat and I were driving to Sedona, he was like, we wanted to stop at a Starbucks for some coffee. And so I, can't really look at my phone when I'm like in driving or when someone else is driving. So I just typed in a Starbucks and hit like lead me there on Google Maps. And it was like 20 minutes off route on a college campus that was definitely closed.
Ooh.
And Pat, who loves efficiency and loves like getting places on time, was very annoyed. And I was like, listen, I am a dumb bitch 80% of the time. And if this is the thing that really annoys you, I think we're in good shape. Like that I accidentally rerouted us. So
I accidentally
how I
did that bitch.
Yeah.
That's
And
a good.
drinking that dumb bitch juice, y'all, all the time.
Dumb bitch juice happy hour.
Tasty, tasty.
Actually, that's a funny name for a podcast.
That is funny. Dumb bitch juice happy hour.
Dumb bitch juice.
Table that. Maybe that's what we call this show.
Dumb bitch juice happy hour.
Right.
Fred, how are you annoying?
How was I annoying this week? I think I don't want to go into too much detail, but I will say actually don't know if I want to say this because he may be watching. I might just share with you guys offline. He could be watching this. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to chance it. But
Cool.
I think in general this week, well, I was on my period this week, so I had an attitude.
Yeah.
I had an attitude over email, over Slack, over text. And by attitude, I just mean like really short, not fun, 0 emojis. Just didn't have the time or the energy. I'm sure I was unpleasant, but you know, it'd be like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, also, oh my gosh, sorry. Another thing that was annoying, which is related to my period, is that I had a shoot, like a virtual shoot where like the directors were going to be on Zoom with me, like walking me through like what they need me to film and all this stuff, right? It was scheduled for sometime in the morning on Tuesday, and I had just started my period, so I was in a really bad shape. And I was awake and up, but I was like, I'm going to do this heating pad situation. I'm like, just a few more minutes. I just need like a little bit longer with the heating pad. I ended up falling asleep.
Oh no!
No.
Woke up 30 minutes into when I'm supposed to be on the Zoom call.
Oh, no!
And this is waking up, you guys. So this is a filmed thing. So I couldn't literally just like get up and go. Like I had to like do my hair, maybe throw in a little bit of makeup, brush my teeth.
Oh, no.
And like I woke up to text messages like, hey, Freddie, you still going to make it on for the shoot? Like I was so frazzled, so upset. I was like, this is the worst. It's so annoying that they were like waiting for me for 30 minutes. And then it was one of those things where it's like, I also didn't really know. I knew Stephen Cantor. Stephen Cantor was on the line, but then there were 2 other people that I didn't know at all. So it's not like I could really tell them why. Like I just didn't feel, I was just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
so stressful. Oh no, Fred.
Fred.
Did it work out? Like it ended up being okay in the end though?
Well, this is the thing. I was late, but I will tell you I'm efficient and fast with my lines and my takes. So we did still finish before we finished before the time allotted to finish, which was good. But I still just felt bad. Like
Yeah, listen, you're a professional. So that means that you can do things really fast. So like that means that sometimes you get to sleep a little late.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice when you don't get punished for your mistakes. Like that's
love
the thing.
it.
It's like
That's why I haven't stopped hoarding.
Yeah. It's like sometimes you make a mistake and it's like, oh, I could learn a lesson from this, but also I wasn't negatively affected at all in the end.
No, I'm not gonna learn shit.
Also, people
It's like you sleep a little bit more.
Yeah.
People don't understand that when Fred gets the sleepies, there's no fighting him back. It happens. It descends on young Fred. And
I had no clue it was coming. It came out of I woke up so disoriented. It was crazy. Wow.
Oh, wow.
No, Fred.
Sorry,
So yeah,
Fred.
it was annoying. That maybe should have gone in feelings corner. Sorry.
Fred, you are disorganized in the categories. I'm joking.
Kristin, how are you annoying?
How was I annoying this week? Okay, so I was annoying a couple of ways. The first way I was annoying is I haven't cleaned up the kitchen from our shoot yesterday.
We'll clean it up now.
So that's the first way I was annoying. Yeah, there's a lot of dishes. There's a lot of things we haven't done. So that's the first way I was annoying. The second way I was annoying is Jen and I earlier were on the couch. And I was like, when should we release our second video? And Jen was just like, next Friday. And I was like, what do you mean next Friday? Should we release it Tuesday? And you're like, we're going to release 1 a week. And I was like, we're going to release 2 a week. And you're like, I thought it was going to be 1 a week. And I was like, how are we not on the same page about this? Literally 2 hours after launching. We've been working on this channel since fucking February.
I mean, I feel like I'm on the same page as me.
We're not on the same page about this.
I am crying.
If we have videos banked, like if we do one a week, then we're not gonna run out of videos until like December. And since we're still shooting, it's gonna mean basically we're gonna be slated until like January. But if we do 2 a week,
we'll grow faster.
But like
We'll grow faster.
yeah, but it's like we're doing fine.
Anyway, this is something apparently we're not on the same page about, and we found out that today.
I thought we landed on what I wanted though.
No, we didn't land.
I thought we decided that what I thought was best.
Here's the thing about Jen. Here's how Jen is annoying. Jen is very stubborn, and Jen is not like.
Y'all are becoming more and more like an old married couple every day.
What I don't appreciate is when my friends are being cruel to me. You are all being very cruel to me. Cruel to me. When am I ever cruel to you? Never.
Jen, yes. I think you're in the minority because everyone in the comments is saying that they want 2 a week. Well, Nicole Harper is saying that she wants 2 a week.
Listen, Nicole Harper, you are probably a lovely person, but let me tell you something right now. Stop being cruel to me.
Cruel to me.
Yeah.
The thing. So Jen has a good point. I think that like the thing is about releasing twice a week. It's what we did at BuzzFeed, and
it was really hard.
It was really hard,
and there were more of us.
And we had more money.
3 times a week.
We released 3 times. Fucking crazy.
How did we ever do that?
I don't know. Well, it's the reason why we all have mental illnesses now.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I saw someone spell mental illness MENTOIWNES. Mental illness. And it
illness.
Mental
illness.
Oi, mister, you mean dad?
Oi, mister, you mean mentally ill dad?
Mental illness. Got me a new Prozac, governor.
Anyway, we're gonna figure that out. I think we'll land somewhere at like 5 videos a month.
What?
Okay.
There's only 4 weeks in a month, Kristin.
I know, we'll do 2 1 week.
Okay. On your birthday. Special day on your birthday.
Well, y'all.
I love that we agree on this. This is great.
I mean, it's very easy to get along with me when you agree with me. As y'all know.
I'm gonna let this argument kind of peter out because it's that time
to
wrap up.
Please have to go.
It might be time for us to bounce.
It's time to be annoying.
And also, I saw a few people in the comments saying that we were dry this week, so we're gonna let you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
They're calling us dry?
Like dry, like we're not drinking, or dry, like we're not funny?
I think the comments are dry. The comments were dry.
Was it the comments were dry or that we're dry?
Certainly being cruel to us.
I mean,
okay, well, time to go then.
I mean, I honestly may be a little dry this week. We're all a little.
I'm doing great.
It's been a week.
I still have this wet ass. You know, like
dry
I'm
is
good.
sober.
Oh, someone said dry is.
I mean, yeah, we are sober.
Yeah, we are.
No,
no,
Chamberlain. I think it was someone else.
The chat was dry.
I peeped the shade. It's okay.
There was some big shade in this directed at me that on this chat earlier, and I deleted the hell out of that. I said nope.
Be chill, guys.
Everyone stop being cruel to us.
Don't be cruel to us.
It's not very cash money of you. Okay, I killed Devin.
Oh, okay. You guys were saying the comments were dry. Okay, everyone is now. saying
like even like the suggestion of a slight. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
I know, we're so sensitive. We're just like, who dares say this to us? We're gonna reach through the computer.
Oh my god, you guys.
We're gonna do a segment called "Are the Commenters Annoying This Week?"
Right.
I
Okay, now everyone's calling us moist. Now everyone's calling us moist in the comments, so we have to go. We have to go. I'm ending this now.
Okay, all right, bye.
Y'all, we love you.
Love you guys so much.
Sorry for being
We're all delirious.
Okay, we're all gonna delete ourselves.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Bye.
Bye.